Hello guys, so today we'll talk about the quote-unquote funniest movie of all time by the top tens. So is it really the funniest movie of all time? Top tens? No, I don't think it's the funniest movie I've seen. It's still extremely funny. I would put it's up there in the funniest movies, but it isn't the funniest movie of all time. It isn't the, best comedy of all time in history, but it is still pretty funny. This is basically a parody of, you know, of those types of movies that they released about, like, 18th century England and stuff, or no, not like medieval England and stuff, and medieval France. They have all these types of movies. It's a parody of all those, and I like that. It's pretty funny. Especially all the history stuff, like when they battle. We all know we all know most of the best scenes of the movie already. Most people have already seen them. So today, and I think the best scene is probably the scene of the Black Knight, and that scene is very early in the movie. There are other very good scenes as well, like when they had to fight the rabbit and the rabbit was like destroying them, or when the guys were arguing amongst themselves instead of fighting, or you had the scene where they threw all the animals at the guys and the guys ran away, and you had the scene where the guy basically asked them a bunch of questions. At the end, basically they got arrested because, of course, the government does not want them to know the time travelers was obviously time travelers because they went and arrested them, or the film crew. I think that was the film crew. That the film crew arrested the guys. They didn't actually go to jail. They just didn't want to find the Holy Grail because it was so sacred. Basically, here. So it is a pretty funny movie, but it isn't the funniest movie of all time. So it is kind of a bit overrated. But again, it's only overrated because you can't. Because again, humor is subjective. Okay, there were some scenes that were supposed to be funny, but were not that funny to me. But again, I think the whole thing is comedy is very subjective. Okay, I find some movies that people think are just horrible in terms of comedy, really, really funny, but I find some movies that are considered comedy classics not really that funny. For example, Happy Gilmore, I didn't really find that movie funny that much, except for when the guy yelled the F word over and over again. That was like the best part of the movie. And yeah, this movie is still pretty funny. It's still a pretty good movie. And yep, that's basically it about this video. I'll give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. 10 rating. Goodbye.